G'day and welcome back to Mel's Crafty Paper Place. I'm Mel and this is a place where I love to play with paper. I enjoy scrapbooking and making cards and a few mini albums thrown in there as well. Today we are playing along with Ginger's Corner's Speedy Scrapbooking hop, and this is the layout, the sketch that I'm using today. Now in my description box there will be a link to a hop, and it's a one-click link. You just press on that link and it'll take you to all different YouTubers and that are joining in on the hop, and all their inspiration and their lovely layouts, and you can just sit there and let it play. It's absolutely great. That's what I normally do. So yeah, today this is my one. Now this one here I really loved because it's just so simple. It's simple and elegant. Now my papers that I'm playing with, if you saw my last video, you'll see that my papers are very busy and they have flocking and foil and all that goodness thrown in there. So I did really choose, out of all the sketches that we were given, I chose really simple sketches because I really wanted just to showcase the paper, because I really have loved these papers since I got them. I've probably had them in my stash, I don't know, maybe close to 20, not 20 years, but it would be 15 years I'd say. They have been there and they are just gorgeous. So that's what I'm using, and I'm going to try and do as many sketches as I can with these papers to use them up. It's time to use them instead of just having them in my stash and Googling at them there. So this one has 4 3x4 photos on the outside, and it has a big design in the middle, which they have used hexagons for. You could either layer these up, or maybe with your Cricut or Scan and Cut you may be able to do something very similar to this, which is hexagon inside hexagon. So it's really cool, very simple, and a title in the middle there. So I haven't gone with hexagon. I don't have a Scan and Cut or a Cricut or anything like that. I've actually gone through my dies to see what biggest dies I have, and the biggest ones I had were a rectangular sort of shape with a frill at the end. I had large circles, and I had, I don't know what these are called, they're like a square but like a label-y square. I had this shape. As you can see, it has a little bit of detail just around there. It's very simple, it's plain, and just has like that little curve there, so you can see, if you can see that. So that's what I chose, but I also have decided to not use them as square shape. I want to turn them like that as a diamond shape because of the photos going in each corner. I thought it would just be a little bit different, and it feels like it takes up more of the page to me. So I'm using a very busy background, a foil piece of paper for my background, which is this one, and I just love this paper. It's just so pretty. I love the geometry. I just love it. It's really nice. I love the chocolate brown, I love the gold, the cream, just love it. So I thought, okay, I've got chocolate brown, cream and gold to play with, so I then just picked out a couple of papers, and I didn't have heaps of papers, so that helped narrow things down. So my biggest die cut that I got was this one here, and it's chocolate brown with a gold colour on it, but no falling, but it does have a sheen to it. It's a little bit shiny. So I'm thinking I'm going to put that one in there. I've already sticky taped the back. I'm trying to be more organised this video. My last one was just all over the shop. It's the first one I've done in a little while. So yeah, you know, got to get back into the routine. So I'm going to use that one as my bottom layer. And also the photos that I chose for this layout are going to be 4x4, not 3x4. So I didn't mind that this shape was a little bit smaller so that I had room for my photos in the corners as well. I didn't mind. So I'm going to put that one there, and that's a nice small print. It's like a little star, sun print actually, between a star and a sun. Then I used not the next size down, but the size after that. So I skipped a size, and that's actually what's on the back of the foiling. That's what's on the back of my backing paper, and it's a gold with a, I don't know, this one's actually matte. This one doesn't really have any sheen to it, not that I can see. It's nice and matte, which is good because there is so much going on already. And it's a bigger print too, so I want to put that one in the middle, but I just wanted gold, but not shiny gold. I didn't want too much shiny gold, because I'm going to have my next layer of shiny gold. I thought that was enough, because otherwise, yeah, you'll need to put sunglasses on to look at this layout. And then again, I skipped a size and went with the next die. So yeah, busy on busy, isn't it? Which is great, because I really love these papers and it just showcases them. You don't have to worry about embellishing too much, in my opinion. My humble opinion. I think if you've got beautiful papers that can shine, just go on and use them and showcase them. You don't have to cover them with embellishments. I think that's what I love about these papers. And I didn't have many embellishments either, so it was quite good. So my 4 photos are, I think, of an Easter time together, I think, or a Christmas time. So I've actually popped them on foam. I haven't got any sticky on those at the moment. And I'm going to pop them right in the very corner, not with a little, maybe a 1/4 of an inch space. So my photos, because they're 4x4, will still overlap my pattern. Which one else do I want? Maybe Grandad or Hermano, Nono, and Soren. So Soren, the baby, is about, I'm thinking this is Christmas time because we're wearing summer clothing, and I'm thinking this must be his first Christmas. He was born in April, so like 8 months old, something like that. Hey, what's April? 4th month? Yeah, 8 months old. This one, actually, I might, yeah, that one there. And this is his uncle as well. And there, this is his first Christmas. I think that's what their photos are from. Now, in the middle for my title, I wasn't sure what to do. So I do have a few embellishments. I had some chipboard frames, which I thought, oh, what am I going to do with them? And I thought, oh, that looks really cool. Like, I was just playing with it, and I just had a look. And I'm like, oh, I like that. But then I'm like, oh, how am I going to fit a title? Because I was trying to use the letters that came with them, like the thickers. And, oh, gee, I thought I glued that down. I did glue that down. It didn't dry very well. Our weather here has been very, like, moist and, moist. It's been rainy and cold, so it might not have set properly. So anyway, I thought I had this label, and I thought, right, I'll just put family there, not Christmas or anything like that, because you can't really tell that it's Christmas because there's nothing that sort of says that it is. And I thought maybe I could use this label. It's on the sticky backing at the moment. Maybe I could put, just to help it, the green font stand out from the back a little bit. Like, put it on something plain so I could stand out. And then it's like loopy in the middle. And also, the chipboard's not super thick. It's quite thin. And I thought, right, I'm probably not going to use this for anything else. So I am going to place that back in there underneath to use like I would foam. I thought, well, doesn't matter. It's getting used. I'm going to pop it back in there. And then I'm going to pop my family, and it will almost, it doesn't matter if there's a little bit of gold lines poking out. I don't really care. I think it will almost cover it up. I'm just going to pop family in the middle. And that's my layout. That's what I'm going to do for this one. And that's how fast it's going to come together. Because I haven't got to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and be fiddling with I'm not going to do any embellishing at all. I just want the papers to be front and center of this layout. So I'm going to pop it together, I think. Now, probably since I've started recording, my husband's gone to chase something for, must be a part or something for his whippersnapper. He'll probably come home and make a lot of noise, so forgive me if he does. He may come and make a bit of noise. We'll see how it goes, because he doesn't know I'm recording, so it's always the way. So I'm going to pop that roughly in the middle. Am I in the middle? Let me move this a little bit. We've had a bit of wind here and it's been blowing dust and stuff everywhere. It's really weird. About there somewhere, hey. Here we go. So I'll pop that in the middle. Then, oh, I just love this paper so much. I've been hoarding it for so long. So, you know, and I started scrapbooking when we were down here. I was living down here in 2009, so maybe I've had it like 14 years or 15 years. Long enough. I've had it long enough in my stash. And I think I said in my last video that I actually used some of it to cover like a desk organizer because it's flocked. It's got like that furry feeling to it. And I'll show you one. I'll show you, because what I did while I was going through looking for my papers and that, I actually kept one aside to actually finish that off because I hadn't done the drawers at the front. I'd painted and everything. All I've got to do is stick some paper on the front. So I kept a little piece aside for that as well, one of the prints that I like. So it will finally be done. It's only been sitting over there, like to the side of my desk, and I use it, but it's been unfinished, which is the story of my life, for, oh, like I must have made that like 10 years ago or more, 10 or 12 years ago, like a long time ago. I use it, but it's just not quite finished. So it'll be finally finished. And I'm not worried about which way this is facing either. I just kind of want to get my margins a little bit even, so it's a little bit centered and not wonky. I don't want it wonky. So what I might do is I might put my photos down. I might use my glue, this other glue, just about out of my art glitter glue. So I might use my Nuvo. I'll glue my photos on. So I hope you're enjoying this little hop that Ginger has organised. Now the sketches are free for the ladies to use, the designers to use as they want. They're not in any particular order. So they will be, everyone will be using something different at different times. So that'll be a little bit different. It's not like 30 Days of Sketches where each day a new sketch is released. And yeah, it's just, we've got a number of sketches, 21 or 23 sketches of that we can choose from, and just go from there really. So you will see some people will be doing some sketches that appeal to them, I guess, more than others. So and it's a personal thing, isn't it? Sketches, like I love a good sketch, and it doesn't have to be too I'm going to say fancy, but it's not the right word. Like, it doesn't have to be too precise. It can just be something simple, like photo, embellishment, embellishment, embellishment. Like, and I'm off. I'm good. Something so simple. I don't know. I love a good sketch. Alright, I'm just going to pop this one up in the corner. I am leaving a little bit of a gap. I hope they're straight. Let me poke my head in the way a little bit. There we go. Hope this, whoops, straightish. Got the glue on, it slides around a little bit, which is what I like about glue too. It gives you that little bit of wiggle room, doesn't it? There we go. Now this photo, the one I've got the best in the bottom left hand corner, isn't that great. Like, it's a little bit blurry, like Saxon. Soren is a little bit blurry, but that's okay. I don't mind, because we've got some pretty good photos here. This one here actually had my husband on it, but he was like right up in the corner and he was like half chopped off as well, and I'm like, I'll just cut him right out because it wasn't the best shot, so I thought it doesn't matter. Oh my goodness, this cold weather, the glues don't like it. Summertime it's nice and runny, but winter time it struggles to squeeze it out. Struggle mania, and the struggle is real, people. Struggle is real. Alright, in a little bit, up a little bit. Semi-straight. About there. Whoa. Every time I press it on, I move it. I just want to make sure it's flat and I've got no bubbles in it. There we go. And one more on this side. Okay. Oh, far out. It is really hard to squeeze out there, Mr. Glue. I might have to just doubly check I don't have a little block in it. I'll do that later. Because it has been sitting a little while, so it might be a little bit blocked inside. But that's okay. I don't need too much. Here we go. Where's my lid? There we are, that one. Pop that on that side. In a little bit, up a little bit. I'll make it roughly with that one and that one there. Looks okay. Just want to press down. Right, so now I'm just going to do my title in the middle. How's that look? Is that okay? It's busy, but I really like it. Like, I just love these papers so much, and I'm really glad that these, when I saw these sketches, I was like, oh, I've got, because they're so simple, like, and clean, like, I thought, well, and I wanted to use my older product. I really have been trying to use older kits, older papers, and finally get them used and made into layouts, because I do really like them and I still like them. So I figure, right, get them out, Mel, get and use them. Stop hoarding them, because no one's really going to see them bar me if they've got no photos on them. Might move that up a little bit. Try and make that a little bit even there. There we go. And then I'm going to pop this one inside it. And I might even put a little bit more glue on my family that decided not to play stickies. I think that's the right way. There. I might have it upside down, but that's okay, it still works. Nice and flat. Here we go. Right, let me stick re-glue F on for family. I don't have a lot of letters in the alpha set, like the thickers to play with, so I couldn't get too imaginative with my title. That's why it's really simple, because I don't have a lot to play with, but I wanted to use them up as much as possible because they're the perfect, like, limey green color that goes with the collection, but I reckon you'd struggle to use it with anything else, just about. Just let that sit for a little tiny touch. Everything else seems to be okay. Crossing fingers. Alright, so I'm just going to peel this off, and it may sit over the edge a little bit, but not too much. Shouldn't be too much. Oh no, only a little tiny touch. Again, busy border, so it's just really busy. I'm just going to pop that in the middle, I think, like so. There we go. And we have one layout done. Isn't that cool? I'm loving it. I think it's great. It's so nice to actually use my old product as well that's been sitting there looking at me from my stash for so long. I hope you like it as much as I do. And I hope you give it a go. Like, see if you can come up with something different, even using something different than hexagons for the sketch. You may have just smaller hexagons that you may wish to just put all around the center. Also, something that would be really cool, which I kind of thought of as well, was I have like a banner, and it's all in a circle because it goes like a snail, but it comes apart, and I think it would be really cool to go and like snail out like a big, like, you know, like that circle snail shape. You know what I'm talking about, right? I thought that'd be really cool in the middle too. Like, instead of that shape, like if you've got some fancy big doilies or have a big circle cutter that you can do big doily layers with as well, I think that'd be really cool and really pretty. Some distressing. These bigger layers you could even use like mixed media instead of layers of paper, and then put some layers in the center. So there's lots of different things that you can do with this sketch. And there's just a few ideas. Well, thank you very much for stopping by today, and I hope you've enjoyed my video. If you have, I'd love to see a thumbs up, please. That'd be wonderful. Or a comment in the comments as well of where you're watching from. That'd be really cool to know. The web is a wonderful thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that, and I hope it gets you back into scrapping in our, you know, busy times, and it inspires you. So don't forget to stop by Ginger's Corners hop. Just click on the link below and it'll take you straight there. But that's all for this video, and I will see you again real soon with my next layout for Speedy Scrapbooking with Ginger's Corner. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.